person who plays Bomber Crew again. Because I doubt anyone else is streaming Bomber Crew. Wow, look at that. No one. Go me, top of the thing. And this isn't a demo, a game that nobody fucking knows about. But because 7 Days is in a beta.
Yeah.
How long do you think it is before the next big update for that comes out? You wonder.
I think it's supposed to maybe be later this year.
Hmm. I mean, it is 7 days. They do take their time with these things. Hi everyone. Everyone is having a good Friday today, and today, as you can see, we're finishing off the other 12 hours of the 24-hour stream I was meant to do on Tuesday, but I just got too fucking tired. We're doing first. I was going to do Dredge, but we're going to do Bomber Crew and see how long I last, because that's always fun to do. And if you chat in the chat or you're around, I'll put you in one of the crew and we'll see how long you last too. Sorry, Boomer. But I don't think you've got long. All right, so we need to rename all the crew here. Because you can recruit them. Oh, I'm black. You can rename the crew after you've recruited them. But your name is different now. Mr. Bear's bald. There we go. But with a dashing moustache, so it doesn't matter. All right. So we've already deduced that you, a woman, is Boomer. No, you don't deserve a mustache or hair. This is what makes Bomber Crew streams so long, naming everyone. There we go. I've made Boomer the whitest you can make anyone.
But he's not a ghost.
I can't get it any whiter. Uh, there you go. That's very West. Also, the mouth has buck teeth, but you can't see it unless you make the character black. So
Racist.
I did. Second World War game. Go figure. I refuse to put Mommy Wesper in there. So we're going with Wesper Uwu instead of that. Oh god, it capitalizes the last name. Oh god.
You gotta put Hex in there.
Yeah, I trust him with the maps.
You gotta at
Probably
least
give.
have a black guy in there,
Oh yeah,
for the diversity.
that diversity.
Even though, if I'm correct, the Air Forces everywhere were very racist towards black people.
Um, yours were the first one to let them in. The Commonwealth let other pilots in, but that's because they were part of the Commonwealth, so it didn't matter to us.
So I think it was a lot of the people, they wouldn't fly if they had a black person in it. So they just made whole entire aircraft
Tus-
that were
Tuskegee.
just
Tuskegee Airmen were the American ones, I believe. So, but they were fighter pilots. I know there were bomber squadrons of just black pilots, but you're getting history lessons from people that don't know what they're fucking talking about. Vaguely. I know vaguely what I'm talking about. I'm not completely inept. But I don't entirely know what I'm talking about. So we've got... Oh, we need to put you in there. We'll put you in the back with Boomer. I should probably give you hair, though. I would... I like you can change the mouth of a guy, but it doesn't matter because when you have a mustache, you can't fucking see it anyway.
mustachio.
Mustachio. So we need an
The
engineer and
peanut
radio
guy
operator.
from
Do you
freaking
look
Left
peanut?
4 Dead.
Yeah, you're good. So we just need to... Someone needs to turn up and be our radio operator and our flight engineer. Now we get the important thing. Now we get to name the aircraft. And since Mason's the only one here, for now, don't be dirty. You get to name the plane. That's when it's your fault when it goes down because it'll be an unlucky name. You're the worst person to ask for names.
Name it
There we go. There we go. That'll make people happy. Pride plane. We'll bomb the ammo dumps. I've got to remember the controls. Take off. The Bombardier West should be in the front gunner. Mason gets tail gunner and Boomer gets top gunner. Oh lord. Which means when we get one installed, Boomer will get bottom gunner. Which will be interesting. You think the enemy will see us coming?
maybe.
God. I just looked at the name list. Because I named it X Daddy, the list just says Daddy.
Hell yeah.
We got Bear, we got Graham, we got Daddy, we got Young. Ooh. We got Matthew, we got Boomer, we got Uwu. We got Daddy. Reading the map. Oh no. Bear. Bear's flying the plane. Daddy has marked hazards on the map. Alright, West needs to get in the bombardier. Select 2 bombs, open doors. We're gonna get shot at by flak now.
Yippee!
Yay, that's so many bombs. A bramble ghast has appeared.
Where's the
Instead of a
Lancaster bomb, bro?
sandy ghast, you can... Those are missions later for that.
Go drop it on an innocent city.
But I don't wanna.
But it's realistic.
That is unfortunately accurate, yes. Planes
Wasn't it
coming
like
in.
in one single night, Britain dropped, what was it, close to like 40 of them on cities?
We firebombed Dresden quite badly. We're gonna close the Bombay doors for a second so we don't get the bombs shot out. Or we take fucking intelligence photos in a tactical bomber. Wow, Boomer actually shot something down. Would you look at that?
Wow, look at you.
Wow, look at you.
God, if you could make a follower sound, that would be the thing to fucking use.
Yeah. Wow, look at you. Amazing. How much ammo do you have? You both have 1 belt left. Boomer seems to be a fucking ammo waster, so we're gonna have to get you ammo a second. Oh, great, and we're about to lose fucking electrics. Get back there and fix that, maybe? And then, while Boomer is shooting at all the enemies, we're going to open the Bombay doors. Go for the next set of targets. Where are those air contacts coming? There they are. This is absolutely as Juju bomb things at. Don't worry about it. Okay. West can finally get in the gunner's seat. Electronics repaired. We can go home now. Where are the new fighter contacts? One there. No? They're going home now? I wish people flied this stupidly in War Thunder. It'd be much easier to get bomber kills this way. Go refill the ammo on the turrets for them.
9 toes. Also, he has 3 balls.
Maybe. Shouldn't need to rearm the turrets, but never hurts. I don't know who shot down more targets, because I wasn't particularly paying attention. Lower the landing gear. There's only some holes in the aircraft.
Just some.
Yeah, well, it's fucking made of canvas, so the rainbow may fool some people, but I think the Germans know we just make our aircraft out of curtains. Or out of leather, out of tan. Are we low on fuel? Nah, stop fucking worrying about it. Hey, blew up the ammo dump, which somehow puts the damage down. The has returned and repaired.
Hell
2 recon photos. Yeah, that helps. Everyone is slightly smarter. Okay. Oh God. Not as bad as the EDF menu, so can never complain that badly.
yeah. God, EDF's menus.
Alright, we're gonna give West Gunner, because Bombardier should always get Gunner. And we're going to put a ventral turret in. I don't think we're at the right tech to get an ammo feed. But I want... Don't need fire extinguishers. Should be pointed out, I believe you can fucking, at some point, attach fucking air-to-air missiles to this thing. So, we'll give the tail gunner a bit more of firepower. And then we'll go in. That means the engineer can have a gunner spot now. Motor factory. God, not sub-hunting. Well, we'll blow up another factory. We're not gonna... That pilot can drown, I'm sorry. That's not my fucking job. Take off. Let's get the engineer in the bottom turret. See, these missions are calm now, but when the Camp Ace fighter pilots, and they are camp, that's just the way they act, when they arrive, then it becomes problematic, because they actually know where to aim, and the other AI usually don't. We're going to see who's a better shot, I suppose. Mason did get a tail gunner upgrade, so...
Hell yeah.
Bigger 303s. Slightly bigger than boomers. Same amount of rounds, slightly more damage. Same damage as the ventral turret, which a Lancaster never had, but you know. Or it did, and they just never mass-produced the damn thing. That's why B-17s got them, and it was quite an effective upgrade. Although the B-17's ventral turret is a little bit... Because the plane's bigger, it's a little further in the middle than where the Lancaster's one would be. Oh, well, it's... Wes's go to shoot first. Oh, it looks like the engineer is shooting as well. Oh, Boomer's going up for it. Boomer has a kill. Boomer has another kill. Boomer has another kill. Wes got a kill. But it'll all be Boomer now, because we gotta open those bomb bay doors and select the bombs. Don't let it go to your head, boy. fighters, hi. I do love the idea that you in the back turret immediately snaps the left going, let me at him. Now they're shooting from Boomer. Alright, factory destroyed. We have intelligence and then we can go home. More aircraft from fucking somewhere. I need the radar to spin again. Should be the next upgrade, upgrading this radar. Wes can... Oh, she actually needs to stay in there so we can take the picture. Mason got killed. Okay, intel's been taken. Feel like we have more radar contacts. We do. Okay, somebody's running low on ammo. It would be Boomer.
God, he sucks.
It would be Boomer again. Mason is only just running low on ammo, and there should be enough gun turrets to cover you reloading. It takes a little bit to get the ammo feed, but I usually give it to the tail gunner first. And there's Boomer kill stealing off of Wes. She will not be happy about that later. Ow, I'm injured, but I can't really get out the seat right now. I can't just jump out of the seat. Oh, guys, I'm just going to go lay in the medical bed. Because nobody else knows how to fly. You will have ammo. Objective complete. In fact, I don't think we're going to get attacked again, so you can go back to the engineering station. Apart from the small bullet wound I have probably in my shoulder, I'm fine.
You got a wound?
I'll have a Victoria Cross for this in no time. Look, I've even burning the engines of all their fuel with purple nitrous. See? It's fine. Now you see the game. As a helpful tip, is telling me one of your crew is injured and you should take him to the medical bed. Yeah, I can't. It's the pilot. At least the B-17's cockpit wasn't glass all the way around and had fucking armor plating behind it. Because the Lancaster's one, you sit in a fucking glass bubble. And I don't think all of it was bulletproof glass because that is heavy. That would weigh down the aircraft more than it already is. So it would stop one bullet out of an MG3 when there are like 80 more behind it. Don't think it'd stop the 20 or the 30s though. I don't think there's any bulletproof glass that would have stopped that.
No, probably not.
And I know from standing next to Lancasters, the tail gunner only has glass in the side of the turret. The back is completely open to the elements. And I know the top turret has glass on the top pieces, but not on the bottom pieces near the fuselage. Why? Why fail now? Damn you, British engineering, don't fucking fail now. That's the sound of the hydraulics that's keeping the landing gear up fucking failing. And this is because this isn't War Thunder. You can't just belly land this plane because it fucking explodes into confetti.
Yeah.
So like, okay, yay money. Wow, we can almost get heated gloves. Yeah, the plane doesn't look right sat there.
Why do you say that?
Well, see what almost at an we need more intelligence, but then we can get an ammo feed. I've marked 1 guns, which do less damage, but an ammo feed is better. So we don't have to keep getting you out the guns each time. You can also just equip fucking 20 mils, which is what the Lincoln had as a gun system. Very, very inefficient to have 20 mils like that. And let's see if we can up the radar. Nope, so we upgraded the engines like a dummy. Let's armor up the fuselage there at least. Well, you know, there's fucking 4 of the 5 crew members in close fucking proximity to each other. Oh yay, we can already do the first mission, which is the Saint Nazaire raid. Okay, that's fine. Which is a real raid. Probably explained this the last time I played. It's also very British of taking a borrowed American destroyer and ramming it into a set of dock gates while it was packed with explosives so the Germans couldn't use it to repair ships like the Bismarck. Which it did work. It's just not many commandos came back after the raid. And also everything that could have gone wrong on that raid did go wrong, so... But it was a mission success. Even though I think maybe 80% of the task force was wiped out before they even made it there. They were given really bad... They were promised a new destroyer. They were given a First World War ironclad destroyer that was borrowed from America. They were given wooden pleasure craft to transport 80 fucking men across the ocean in, which the moment they got... Oh, with external extended fuel tanks, which means when they were hit, they just burst into flames. They were meant to make it there through the most heavily defended part of the coast near Saint Nazaire without being seen, somehow. Ram the destroyer onto the dock gates, destroy 16 different separate targets when they landed, and then somehow make it back to those wooden boats that would somehow have not been blown up in the estuary and go home again. That was the plan. I think from the numbers, I think at least 1,000 people died on the raid from the grouping, and at least 100, 200 of them died out in the water on those fucking boats. But the destroyer did ram itself up onto the gate, and it did blow up the dock gate. It wasn't fixed until 1950? 1948, 1950? And The Germans were planning to use it to fix the Bismarck, because it's the only dock gate that didn't exist in Germany that could fix the ship. And because of the dock being destroyed, they would have to send those battleships past fucking Britain, where we wouldn't let it happen and it would be sunk, which is pretty much how the Bismarck suffered its fucking fate. Apart from the most advanced warship in the Second World War being taken out by Swordfish, and its wooden torpedo.
Not a swordfish.
Most advanced ship in the world. They're so bitter about it still even now. Most advanced warship of Second World War, which it was until some of the American stuff with radar came out, gets pretty much disabled by a fucking biplane. Get him, Boomer. Yeah, you bleed all that ammo. Wow, it took you all that ammo to kill one plane. Good job. As we fucking fly around at low altitude, protecting a ship from submarines in a tactical bomber. U-boat, come here. Come here. Wow, it's like a U-boat sees a fucking Lancaster flying around and it doesn't want to stay surfaced. I fucking wouldn't. Alright, oh god damn it. Did I get it? Yes. Now I can fucking see if Boomer needs ammo again. Shock and all, he does.
Typical Boomer.
Let's go for that U-boat. No point in going for the one that's far off, because it's probably not going to hit the target. It's a brave move, U-boat, but I'm not sure shooting at the Lancaster is the smartest idea for you. And with my MG-108s, I will shoot at the Lancaster, because that's the smartest plan I've come up with today. As the crew keeps saying, good job, Boomer, for shooting everything down. The only time ever. And now you decide to reload, Boomer. Ow, 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 ow. We do have air contacts. Ooh. Shoot him, Boomer. Get him, Boomer. There we go. Alright, one more bombing target, and then we should be clear. damn. Fucking Boomer shot every one of those down. Right. No more bombs left. West can get in the gun turret now. Is Boomer out of ammo? Correct. Mason is nearly out of ammo. Tank has 18 minutes of fuel remaining, which is plenty. But we're about to lose O2. I don't think we need O2, but I'm going to repair it anyway. Maybe this crew will survive longer than I thought they might.
You don't know why? Because you got Hex.
That's true. Alright, get into that ventral gun.
And then there's just Boomer always trying to throw.
He's killed the most enemy fighters. He's killed maybe 15 fighters in just this mission alone. Whether he's done the most damage to them, I don't know. And whether he's just poaching.
Probably not.
It's Boomer and Wes opening up. Boomer's got the kill. Wes got the kill. More enemy fighters spotted on radar. Where? Hull front. That looks bigger. Boomer shot down another fighter. That's a BF-110. That's the job for the ventral gunner. There is an intelligence that I want to go pick, so let's go get that. Alright, the engineer dealt with that, and I think that was a shared kill between Boomer and Mason on the last enemy fighter. But the armor upgrade in the middle tail has helped, so... Boomer is almost out of ammo again. Mason, in a gun that uses more ammo than Boomer, is somehow... still has a belt left.
I got accuracy.
Your gun, by the statistics, does more damage but uses more ammo. That's the drawback to them in the stats. And it's like somehow Boomer in a gun that has the same ammo count, but oh god, where'd those planes come from? Has the same ammo but less fire rate is somehow using up more ammo. Oh, Boomer's being shot a lot. They really fucking chewed up the hull there a little bit, but it's fine. Hull's not actually damaged, so... I've had my fucking tail get cut off me in mid-fucking air, but that's because of a jet. But we won't have to deal with that for a little while. Oh no, Boomer let Hex get shot a little there.
Understandable. Just a little bit.
Just a little. Boomer's way more hurt than anyone else, so... Hi, Poetic. Ah, we found another crewmate for the collection. Looks like the other fighter has left us alone. And the should make it back to base. Everyone will need a fresh change of clothes because I guarantee you those holes in the plane are making it rain inside there like a fucking colander. Not that I think after a mission, I think the least of your worries is if you get fucking rained on. Consider where your RAF base is, and then consider, I don't think the rain bothers that much. If it's in Africa and you get rained on, a little. A little. But because you're here, doesn't really matter, does it? Operation success. Ah, we should be able to get the ammo feed now. And also people will have gotten smarter. I think level 5 for a gunner is the next level that you get something, which I think is... I think it's Incend rounds is the next one. Which, it's to the idea that a pilot just carries around the box of incendiary, or a gunner, just go, I got this guy, and just loads it into the belt. I'm gonna get him. Okay. Let's run the tail turret with the ammo feed. Yeah, well, this one's not co-op, though, but to alleviate it not being co-op, I do... oh, no, we can't co-op. If we had the money, we could give Boomer the 20 mils.
Oh, God. Then you'd really have no ammo.
Yeah, well, no, they only have... the normal ones are 900. These ones are 400. Let's see if I can upgrade that fucking radar now. I can, thank God. Okay. Being able to see the enemy a little quicker is quite nice, so... yeah, we're gonna... Okay, so we're out of cash, which is fine. What we can do for you, Poetic, though, which we did here, is, if you want, we have 2 crew slots available for a new crew member to be replaced. You can either run as our flight engineer, or you can run as the radio operator, flight sergeant radio operator. So if you want, you can pick out a slot and we can rename you as Mr. Poet or something to shorten your name a little. Just pick a slot that you want and we'll run you in that slot. We're going to run Bomber Crew today until at least most of the crew has died. You want radio operator? Okay. I'll give you hair. And you've got to have a dashing mustache there, yeah. There we go. Alright, so we're just missing a flight engineer now. I get the feeling that's going to be fucking Kote, but... Also, I could do these secret mission weapons, but it tells you to go after this. And the fucking enemies you face are all in 262s. So, like... Let's do the V1 site. Enemy Ace is in mission area. Which I think he's in a fucking HE-51, so I'm not... Is that Ghostface twerking at me? What did you find, Poetic?
Okay.
Is it... The O2's breaking already. Come on. No. Fuck off with it. Okay. Now, we could start doing medium bombing runs, but... Oh, and yeah, the other one is Link, isn't it? I could do bombing runs from medium altitude, but there's 2 problems with doing that. Because you are recommended at some point to do medium bombing altitudes, so the 2 problems with that. One, you have to sacrifice money that would ordinarily go to the plane to give the crew not oxygen equipment, because that doesn't necessarily matter if you have the O2 upgrade, but it's usually there so you can get heating equipment, like heated gloves, so it keeps the health up. And two, the Bombardier needs a skill to be able to see through clouds, and you don't get that for a long while. And usually the people that die in a bomber crew are the ventral gunner dies a lot, and the tail gunner will die a lot. Sorry. But the bombardier will also die a lot because they're in the front of the plane, and the enemy will either aim for the tail because there's 3 guns shooting back, or they'll aim for the nose because that's where the bombardier and the pilot sits, but that's where the radio and the map operator sits. So they're either going to go, the AI will either go deal with the firepower or deal with the ability to see where the fuck you're going. And I must admit, I will upgrade the slots so we get more parachutes, because I usually don't carry medic bags on the plane, because usually if you go down mid-flight, you're not getting picked back up, because there's no time. I will usually carry a fire extinguisher, because it's somebody's job to climb out on the wing mid-flight and fucking put the fire out. Put the fire out. Oh, we're dropping cookies. And then maybe I'll carry a medic bag. Mostly I'll carry parachutes in those slots. 3 cookies.
Can I have a cookie?
Oh, Felix Fiddler is here. And that's his that's his name. I told you they're just camp as fuck. Okay, target's destroyed. He also, he calls you fucking brute. Like, he's going, learn some manners, you brute. That's what he keeps saying to you every time. I'm like, please, shut up. Okay, radar picks up contacts above me and to the side. Let's get those 3 if we can. Whoa, I just got hit by lightning. And it took out the oxygen system again. God damn it. Oh, that's a 110. That's actually quite dangerous. Wes needs to get in here so we can take that intelligence photo. Ow. Oh, you're not in the ventral turret. That's why it hurts so much. Ah, get down and shoot that thing. Ah, shoot that guy. Oh! Wait. Where did Wes go? Oh, God.
No. Pookie's about to die.
Pookie is about to die. Get in the medical bed. Engineer. I need you on that. Oof. We don't need radio right now. This is not looking great already.
Still full health?
I don't know. We are not doing great right now. Oh, Boomer's out of fucking ammo. That's why he's not shooting. I wondered why suddenly no one was fucking... Oh no! Oh fuck. Okay, hold on. Daddy needs to fucking fly a second. Heal me. I'm so sorry, but Wes is dead. Wes is fucking burning alive right now. Daddy? Daddy? Daddy got in the... Daddy didn't get in the pilot seat. That's what happened. Okay. Please get in the pilot seat. Oh, I'm fucking dead. We're dead. We're so damn dead. Please get in the pilot seat. He won't get in the seat. We're dead. Oh. Hey, we destroyed the base, though. Was survival near optimal? Oh, but Hex survives. The only person who survived was Hex. He apparently was found by the plane. Oh. So technically the stream keeps going because fucking Hex didn't die. Right.
I like how I thought of all the crew members. Ah, yes, the navigator lives.
Alright, there's that.
Did I just see what I think I seen?
What? It depends what you thought you saw. What did you think you saw? Doesn't matter who we have as an engineer. So, you... Right. And then we've got to recruit another Boomer Junior. Oh, that fits Boomer Junior just fine. Look at that. You're not Glenn Lombard. You're, you're a Boomer Junior. Look at those thick pencil fucking eyebrows. That I actually should put it there. Oops. Mr. Junior. Oops. Wrong name. Recruit. And then... Okay. Then everyone needs to... Thanks for first and second there, Poetic. Let's equip you to all. Yep, the basic flight set. Okay, that should help. Then... Actually, hold on. It should be... There we go. The second has been christened. Also, whoever uses that Pearl loadout, I praise that you don't. I praise whoever tries to use the fucking gold camo. Because that shit is bright. Just keep it classic, I think. Now, gun turrets. We can't re-afford the ammo feed right away, sadness. But we do at least get to keep the ventral turret, which is fine. And we keep the Mark II radar, which is also good. Can we get an equipment slot? No. I'm gonna fucking put a medical bag at the front of the plane. And I'll put the parachute at... Oh, actually, no. We'll put both of them there as medic bags. Because I don't think... If that goes wrong again, I don't think even if one person had a parachute, we'd get out in time. Let's hit the ammo dumps. That'll put the damage down for 2 missions. What, Poetic? What are you doing? Look at everyone that's junior, apart from Daddy. You can always blame it on Boomer. Should be stated that me and Wes fucking burnt to death in the cockpit.
Yeah. I think you couldn't get somebody in a pilot's seat because Wes was on fire on the floor.
Yeah. It's like, oh god, I can't step over because she's on fucking fire. Nice. Like, High on Life is not that long of a game. It's I don't know if you can call High on Life good. It's unique for sure, but like...
Well, you're more there for the comedy and stupidity.
Yeah. If you actually play it to complete it, it's not that long of a game. It has a unique humor that you have to like. And the people who get that game probably do like it, so... I mean, that's the Rick and Morty the Rick and Morty humor. It can be annoying, but that's what they're going for. That's what their style is. It's meant to be earwormish. Okay. Go on, child Boomer. Let's see if you're better than your father was. Actually, Boomer's in Tail Gun. Your child is in Top Gun this time. I mean, that's reasonable. You don't have to play it again after it's been beaten once. Wes can get in the bomber's seat. Mark up 3 bombs. Open doors. 11 more hours to go. Of which, when the entirety of the crew says Junior... Technically, Gibson should say Junior on it. I just didn't change it. I'll switch to Dredge, but I'll have to mark those in a minute. Dropping bombs. Come on, give me those marks. There we go. And then give me new marks. Yeah, well, I mean, High on Life is not one of those games that's worth repeating, so...
Unless you're going through just for trophies.
Yeah, it's like not... It's a one-play game, and it's not a terrible experience, but it's not a repeatable game. Okay, intelligence photo. Wes can get up in the gunner's seat. Somehow Boomer's child is still using more ammo than yours. In a different seat. He is still using more ammo. Because he is already 760 rounds into the last belt. You still have rounds in your first belt. And I'd say that's worse for Boomer to be doing that there because he's the tail gunner. And I kind of need him to have ammo at all fucking times. Because, like, the front gunner doesn't necessarily need it. And usually the first two people that get ammo feeds will be the front gunner and the tail gunner. Because they're the furthest away from the ammo. But the ventral gunner and the bottom gunner, or the top gunner and the ventral gunner, they're like, oh god, they're like right next to the fucking ammo, so it's not necessary. Come on, Gibson. See, like when I reload Mason's ammo, instantly reloaded. He's right there. And the same with the bottom gunner, instantly reloaded, not an issue. But if I do that for the fucking other gunners, it takes them a long ass time to walk from the front and back of the plane to reload the ammo. That's why they're the first ones to get the ammo feed, depending on who's there. So it'll be bomber crew until the crew all dies, which will be inevitable. Don't worry about that.
Person.
It's just that we're only still going because Hex somehow survived a direct impact into a building. So that's the only reason we're still on. And then after this is done, I'll do Dredge. And then later on, when people come back, it'll probably be some Helldivers to hopefully finish us out here. So we'll see. Probably won't run 7 days again until like Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday. Just to give it just a little bit of a break, just a little bit of a push off before we go back into it. We'll probably keep the difficulty as it is until probably until about day 7, just so we can see. Okay, no problem, Poetic. Just to see what it's like on the hardest difficulty, because it's interesting, but. Because we're invested now. Ow! As my fucking hand fucking jolts itself open and closed. Ah. And when people again go, because I got yelled at yesterday by fucking Cotton, someone else like, oh, just sit at a desk when you play your video games, or sit in a chair. I can't do that. I can't do that. I've got my shitty ass bed with, you could call it a pillow at one point. He promised me a pillow the same time he would get me a phone, and that was 2 weeks ago. What will break first, my shoulder blade or my phone?
Both.
Both. Okay. We made it back. A-okay. And Hex is now the smartest person in the crew because he again survived a direct impact to the floor. Somehow.
If anything, you think the tail gunner would live, not anybody else.
Yeah. And he decided instead of getting back in the cockpit like I told him to, he jumped in his map table. So it's like, I usually give you radio operator, so we have a spare one. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to give the tail gunner the ammo feed. Because again, they need it. Even though it's Boomer there, they definitely need it. Oh, it's a full armored fuselage. Interesting. The game plays this very differently as the way I would play it. Ah, yes, we could always get a homing pigeon.
What?
It increases your survivability rate when you crash. Technically, you can get the dinghy for surviving in water, but it's just water, or you can get the pigeon Mark 1. Which is a real thing that they did. Didn't work out well, because somebody found out real fucking fast what happens when you throw a pigeon out of a fucking moving aircraft. It doesn't die. It just gets knocked out by the fucking wind rushing past it and might not wake up before it hits the floor. So, technically, when you throw it out the plane, it doesn't die. It hitting the floor really fucking hard and bouncing, that would do it.
But it's due to you throwing it out of a plane that it dies.
Yes. Oh, we'll get the pigeon, why not? It just means when we crash again, Hex will be found by the plane with holding the pigeon. Search and rescue mission. What's this one, if it'll let me look? I really hate those missions, so we're going to bomb a tank factory. No more ratters for you. We're going to send the engineer to the ventral turret. We're going to take off. Now, the reason there's an altitude thing is because, and the map operator may mark it. Actually, we can probably ask him to do an intelligence. No? Does he not have that? Oh, because he died. Okay. Sometimes on the map, which, oh, look, France. The target is 4 minutes away. Sometimes there is flak that is predetermined to fire at a certain altitude. So you're supposed to fly usually at medium altitude because most of the flak is pre-designated to shoot at low and high altitude. This will stop the plane from looking like Swiss cheese. However, flying at medium altitude means that your crew needs equipment that stops them from fucking freezing to death in their own plane. which costs more than the ammo feed system for some of these planes. So you either sacrifice your plane actually surviving for your crew surviving, or you sacrifice your crew freezing to death in order for your plane to make it back. Or you mix and match. And you decide who needs to freeze to death when you're up there. We do have 2 medikits this time, in case, you know how I can write that in? Wes's vape exploded in the front of the plane.
Damn.
She took a hit and it just immolated her in the front of the plane. There we go.
That's one way to go.
Yeah. And then we couldn't get near because the fucking vape had set the plane on fire.
And also killed you.
And also killed me. But Hex was in the same spot. Didn't phase him. Wes got a kill. One of you will get him. Maybe. Wow. Again. Wes uses a little bit more ammo, but not too much. But she was in front gun, so it's reasonable. Mason without ammo feed, still 740 rounds in the second belt. Boomer with an ammo feed has 400 rounds left. In what would be the final belt. Oh, there's the flak. Okay, we're gonna have to go up to medium altitude because we'll get fucking nailed up here. We're getting nailed down here. Enemy fighters on radar. Is the flak at medium altitude? Or we're just skirting the edge. We could actually go back to low altitude if we're just going to skirt the edge of it. I think that BF-109 just fucking rammed us, but it's okay. We're facing German kamikaze pilots now. It's finally running low on ammo. Ventral gunner could use it, and while Wes is up there, we could also use it since we're not near the target yet. Never mind. AOS. Get back to your foot. No, not me. Wait, get in there. Get back to your seat. Run back to your seat, child. Open doors. Select target. Bomb bay doors open. The fucking electronics is breaking again. Shitty, I mean perfect British technology. Nothing is wrong with it at all. Nothing at all. Release bombs. We got it. Get in there. Oh, wait. No, get back in there. Close the bomb bay doors. I've died from that before. I've died from leaving the bomb bay door open and one of those underneath fighters just goes up, shoots the bombs and flies away. I'm like, no. Wait a minute. I don't need that again. Ow. Gibson, get in the gun again. Well, they were a little close. I feel like it's making us fly right into the fucking flak again. You know what? It is. We're going fucking this way. You can set custom waypoints to not fucking fly into the flag. Oh god, the engine again. This is where it all went wrong last time. Oh god. Oh, Gibson, quick. Go. Go get it. Go. Oh, an engine is on fire. You don't say. Go put out the other one. Okay. Good news. We don't have to worry about the engine being on fire anymore. Because it's just not there.
A little fires never hurt anybody.
No. Again. Again, Mason. Don't particularly have to worry about the engine. Because it's just not there. It fucking left us.
It got direct impacted by a Flak 88.
Maybe. But it's fine. Because the plane can, at least at low altitude, fly on 3. Whether a Lancaster could do that in real life, I don't know. I think it could. Because the prototype of the Lancaster only had 2 engines. But not Merlin's, but it did have 2 engines. It was a terrible thing, but, you know.
It existed.
Yes, it was called the Manchester, and it didn't have Merlins. It had the same engines that a Wellington had, which a Wellington could deal with it fine because it was a Wellington, and Wellingtons don't particularly have too many metal components in them. But the Manchester did. And, well, you really want us to go back to Belgium just to take pictures? Fine. Won't let me go home until to make me take fucking pictures. Actually, no. Stay in your turret until we get close to the area. Enemy fighter spotted on radar. Of course, plotted. Well, just think we can sacrifice so much fuel to the other side of the plane because half of the engine is just the engine output will be fucking wild.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Okay. Map intelligence, what we're 50 seconds away. There it is. The fighters are not close because for some reason, even though we're heading back towards German airspace, they didn't fucking follow me. I have a feeling we're taking a picture of, I would assume, a doodlebug site. No? Yes? Maybe. No, it's a V1 site. In the gunner seat with you. Radar spots fighters behind us. It's like that's where fighters like to be from behind a bomber. Sorry. It's not where they like to be, it's where they end up being. I don't know particularly if a fighter's favourite spot is behind a bomber. I would say usually you'd attack a Lancaster from below, but this one has a ventral turret, so then the next best place to attack usually is from upper cockpit, because that's where you attack a B-17. Is you attack top down just above or just below where the cockpit stands, because the only gunner then that can shoot at you is the front gunner. Because if you aim it right, the top gunner can't even shoot at you properly. Because if you go head on, the top, the front, and the bottom gunner can shoot at you. If you come from the back, there are 3 gunners that can shoot at you, and if you come from the side, there are still 3 gunners either way that can shoot from you. So your best bet is to go head on with a slight angle, and that means there's only 1 gunner shooting at you, and the likelihood of 1 gunner being fucking him and shooting you down is not likely.
Fucking Neo.
So, like, it's likely, but you're going to get shot at no matter what, because there isn't very many bombers that don't have a way of shooting back at you in some way. But if you can minimize the amount of lead that's coming towards you, helps a little. But for a Lancaster, usually, because this helps in War Thunder or a couple of the others that you fight Lancasters in, come from directly below it, because it has no bottom turret. And the tail can only shoot so far down, it can't shoot fully down. So there is a limit to its arc of fire. The front gunner can't. And even with the 303 variant of Lancaster, it is almost suicide to attack a Lancaster from the top, because the 303s fire fast enough that they won't pilot snipe you like the 50 cals will, but they'll break your plane enough that you'll die anyway. Yes, the plane's pulling a little to the left. I wonder why. It's like there's an engine that's not there. They'll give us a new one. Although I think in reality, if a plane came back this damage, I think they'd just give you a new fucking plane. They'd go, they'd go, you came back in that? Have a new one. If they wanted you out next mission, they'd probably give you a new plane. But if you were going to be grounded for a week, they'd probably spend the time to fix your plane if it wasn't completely fucking ruined. If it's just an engine missing or an engine issue, they can spend a week with the plane in a hangar and put it back. But if they need you on gear right the fuck away next night, they'll give you another fucking bomber. West can be retrained. That sounds wrong, you know. Gun turrets. We want... I want the upper turret to have an ammo feed. This puts weight on the up, do you think? Right, yes, I know. And I know how to fix that, actually. We can... Okay. Gun turrets. Mid-upper. Ammo fit. Still too fucking fat. Got it. Right. Oh, because it only gave me one of the standard engines back. That's why. Okay. That should have fixed the weight issue. But now we can't afford the gun. Fuck. Right. Can we at least put a 20 mil on that ventral, maybe? Nope, because it costs more than that. Oh, hey, look, if we get 5,000 research or 5,000 intelligence, we can equip a missile. Now, let's see if there's any full preset crew gear we could do. No. But we don't want the armor set. I prefer the thermal set, but we need more intelligence for that, so that's fine. A Pidgeotto has appeared. I bet Boomer would catch that in a fucking heartbeat. Okay, well, we're near another operation again, which is Operation Hydra. We strike at the liquid oxygen plant. Oh, right, vengeance weapon. I forgot. That's what the V means in V weapons. That's what they called them. They're called vengeance weapons. That's what the Germans called them.
Interesting.
Yeah, the V1 in V1, 2, and 3, it means vengeance weapon. People thought it meant victory weapon, but then I think when they advanced into Germany, they found that huge fucking underground factory with all the salamanders in it. There was a document, or there was a name on a room which just had V2s in it, and it was called Vengeance Room. It was called the Vengeance Operations Room, which is where they directed all V2 strikes from. And one of the scientists said that's what the V stood for. The V stands for Vengeance Weapon. Because they wanted something that replaced bombers. I think is their thing that they wanted to do. They wanted something that would replace what a bomber could do. And that's what the rocket was for. Because you don't need manpower to fly a V1 or a V2. You're not wasting resources. I would debate if a V2 needed less resources than a Stuka. But you're not sending a man in it. Even though they did that with the V1, but, you know. Because they saw the Japanese do it and they went, oh, that's semi-efficient. And we like efficiency. It's like, yeah, but those suicide missiles, those Ahoka missiles that Japan used, really like to fucking explode on literally anything and not the target. Yeah, they were efficient when they hit the target because a fucking pilot was guiding it and not a fucking gyroscope, but like, I wouldn't call that efficient.
Nah, what do you mean?
Especially since America began to figure out the fucking aircraft that Japan was using and would just shoot those down. Because they'd know they'd hit it and it wasn't a normal bomber. Because if they shoot down a Japanese bomber, it's kind of, oh, it's on fire and it goes down. If you shoot a Japanese bomber with a fucking Ahoka missile in it, it fucking detonates in midair in a fireball. I was like, oh, we found the plane. But V weapons or vengeance weapons and oh, we're losing fucking electronics again. We don't need the ventral turret for right now, it's fine. I don't think they ever deployed the V3. Or they built one, but they never used it. And V3 is just a rapid fire railgun in theory in its earliest form. That's what it is. What the fuck are we doing? Oh yeah, because we're just gonna fly past a V2 and shoot it down. That's what we're gonna do. Sure.
tell me you can't do that?
Not in a Lancaster. Oh, well. I also like they told us this V2 site is in fucking Germany and we've just hit France. Sorry, we've just hit the Netherlands, I believe. Mm, yes, we're just flying over the Netherlands, which for some reason has a really big lake in the middle of where Rotterdam would be. But you know, besides, it's like a Hearts of Iron map. Why is there just? It's like some people point out on the Hearts of Iron map. Why is there just a big fucking hole in Florida? And somebody's always gone because it fits well with the fucking Fallout map. They just went, the Gators got it. The
Not
Gators
the
live there
Gators.
now. The Gators live there now. I'm working on it, High Command. It's not like I'm faster than the fucking V2. I'm working on it, Wing Commander Biggins. You know, the gunners probably would have shot it down, but it would help if the gunners actually aimed at it at all, instead of just watching it fly by. Oh, a thing! God, we're flying through fucking flak with our bomb bay door open. Okay.
Kaboom.
Now, almost use focus. Come on. Come on. Focus. There we fucking go. Use that. Use that right fucking now. Just get us out of this flak, for the love of God. Yeah? Don't choke on your fucking crackers, man. Whatever the fuck you were eating for.
Those are all gone.
Oh. You are a vacuum cleaner for food, so.
Dude, I love food, okay?
It should be pointed out High Command now wants me to fly to fucking high altitude to chase that fucking V rocket down. Thank you. You're gonna let me do the mission now? You motherfucker. Is it too late? Can I do the mission now? Fly to medium altitude. Ow. Okay. Now, that's the emergency way to put out a fire in the game's mind. I don't know if emergency diving in a plane would put a fire out. I would imagine it wouldn't.
No.
I would imagine it would probably put more oxygen into the fire and make it bigger. But I needed that. Boomer is just fucking nailing it, the back of this plane. We've flown over more flak. The engine is actually broken now. We're going to hopefully not lose the engineer, because that would be really bad mid-flight. Did we just outright lose another engine, or is it just broken? No, it's just broken this time. Gunners, please shoot it down. I think we just lost something else of value. What did we lose now? Something else. I just watched something else fall off the aircraft, but I genuinely have no idea what it was. It's like when something fucking falls off in War Thunder, it's like, it's fine. What is that? Okay, and I know there will be people that'll be like, how? But our flight engineer has restarted the engine mid-air, so we're all good. So don't worry about it. Also, this is a fucking hydrogen plant. There is no flak over the hydrogen plant. There is just flak near the hydrogen plant. Because they'll go, they'll never make it through the wall of flak to actually make it here. Come on, radar, give me where those fighters are at. I'm surprised fucking our camp little fucking German fighter race hasn't arrived yet. Okay. Cookie away. Closing bomb bay doors. Getting in gunner's seat. And this time, we're going to go around the flak instead of using the real waypoints and go back into it. It should also be pointed out that somehow the engineer has managed to fix that broken engine that was on fire to a better condition than the other engine that wasn't on fire. It's now like it was never on fire. He sat and rebuilt and cleaned every piston while laying on the wing.
It somehow didn't lose a single bolt.
I hope you are enjoying this stream today. And the only reason we're still in Bomber Crew is because Daddy didn't die. Somehow. If we crash in the ocean and he survives again and we don't have a dinghy, and if he's holding that fucking pigeon... Okay, let's fucking go through the plane. See, now the pigeon is right under his desk. So... he would be the one to do that. He would absolutely just go under there and take the pigeon with him. We can't let the pigeon fall into enemy hands. It knows too much. You know what, Mr. Hex? We don't need map quite this yet because we're going in the right direction. How much fuel do we have? It's fine.
All of it.
The thing that's blinking on the wing, because now I've just realised what it was. The thing that's blinking is the fucking fuel tank. So I mean, wow! Imagine that. The new course puts us in the middle of those flak fields. We're not gonna fucking do that. We're just gonna go this way a little. No, is that right? I feel like these waypoints are putting me further in, but we'll see. I want to kind of skirt around that flak, and then as soon as we skirt around it, we can probably just follow the ocean all the way home. In fact, we can probably, if we go this way and just keep flying that heading, we'll be fine. See, I've been to a certain museum where they train you on how to fucking gauge for fuel, and in every single test that I did that, we crashed into the ocean maybe 100 miles away from home because I'm bad at math. I didn't get as lost. I was fine at map reading, but calculating exactly how far the target is away and how much fuel we have, I'd get you there. Getting you back though. That's a different problem.
That's when you'd take like a half-broken plane.
Well, the engines are still attached this time. Oh God!
What happened?
We're okay. But one of the 109s you shot down hit the fucking aircraft.
I'm a cracked shot, okay?
It's okay though. Oh look, Daddy just told you good job twice.
Oh my.
Look at that, Mason gets praise from Daddy. More enemy fighters? I mean, you say fighters, there's one. That looks big. Is that? What are you? Is that Ju-88? Yup. Yup. Oh, yup. Which... Shoot at it. It's right there. It's right there. Oh, Boomer. God. Boomer needs some... He needs some coffee. That's what he needs. No, Boomer. Boomer. Boomer, instead of... He has the only turret with an ammo feed, and instead of going to the medical bed to rest, he goes, I'll reload the ammo feed. That's what I'll do. You were good. Don't worry about it. 2 enemy fighter contacts. Not terrible. You run focus. Damn, Damn, West just fucking shot them both down, I guess. What's breaking now? Boomer's healed enough. He can go back in the seat. and just snowballs at him. I mean, I can tell him to fly on the wing for the rest of the flight. It's really tempting to do that, you know. And I'm not joking, because you can tell a crewman to do that. I don't know why you would do this in any normal circumstance, but you can just tell it to go do that. Hey, look, see, Boomer's having a nice flight. I wonder what happens when we try and land with him on the way.
Bro just fucking implodes.
No, Boomer's gonna fucking die on the runway is what's gonna happen, because the plane's gonna dip down to land, and he's gonna fly right off.
It's gonna bounce and he's gonna fly off.
He's fine, look at him. See? He's fine. I love the tooltip. Make sure your crew have returned safely to their positions. Nah, he's fine.
Depends what you mean by safe.
Yeah. Just Mason for right now. Boomer is preoccupied with something. And Wes is at work, so we won't get her. And Puig says hi.
Hello.
Nice fucking dies. Oh, okay, we're beginning our turn.
I'm over here playing Goon Descendant.
Yeah.
There's only 33 days left in the second season. I'm only like 60 in the pass.
Mm. Ooh. Okay, Boomer held on. He's got a vice grip on the fucking holes in the wing. Yeah, what's at 4 p.m. for you, buddy? Under your workday, nice. Okay. Wow, I don't know why you'd equip the beret, because the beret does nothing. But we did get fancy camo. So I'm gonna put the weird camo on the Where is it? There it is. Let's give that mid-upper turret the ammo feed. Oh yeah, no, thank God it's fucking Friday, TGFI, yeah. Or TGIFF. Yeah, no, I know what that means. We're gonna give this turret the 20 mil. No, we can't, okay. Can we give it an ammo feed? Nope. We gotta... oh, I don't know. At least use that standard engine upgrade. That'll help. Okay. Oh, let's do that one, because that will unlock the next operation. It's a bomb. It spins. Okay, so both Mason and Boomer now have turrets with ammo feeds on them, so we don't have to worry about reloading their ammo. I don't intend to give Wes her ammo feed yet, because I want to give the ventral turret 20 mils. Because the planes that like to fly underneath the Lancaster usually fucking hurt and will kill crew pretty fucking fast, so I'd rather give the 20 mil to the bottom gunner. And then if I can, we'll wait until we get more intelligence and just wait to get better guns with ammo feed before we get better guns itself, so we don't focus on reloading. And then we can focus on probably more survivability, that we can see if we can get a better homing pigeon. Because it helps. Because if we do have to crash, the little random spinner that you get on every person is like gigantic. Like the red slit is so fucking tiny when you get the. I think the max level homing pigeon is in a golden box with a beret on it. So.
Yes.
So, I think it's described as a commando pigeon, is what it is. So I mean, it's something. It helps. But it makes like the survival rate insane. So even if your bomber does get destroyed, and after every operation, the level of your bomber is like as good as the operation would be. So I think after the Dam Busters raid, they all get ammo feed or something like that. What you gonna do with 3K points there, Poetic? What do you mean you're gonna make me switch games? Oh, he probably means Helldive. That doesn't make me switch to Helldivers. That makes me play the level on Helldiver, or the hardest difficulty that I can. Which at the time was Helldive, and then they got an extra level. Yeah, I know. Please. Aha. That's such a pain in the ass to do on the actual fucking night. It's to the fact that we did a practice bombing raid at night, and then they went, "There's a Spitfire patrol in the dark that went down. Go find them for me." No.
I'll say, how the hell would you find them anyway?
No idea, but
You wouldn't be able to identify any aircraft, and if they popped a flare or something, they'd be
the enemy
seen.
would fucking strafe them anyway. It's also to the fact to point out, even in the day, how hard it is to find, and the Spitfires that would be patrolling the ocean anyway were blue. And they were blue because they're sub-hunting, they're for Coastal Command. So they're blue so the enemy can't see them. How hard it would be for even a search and rescue aircraft to find one of those things. Because you're looking for a blue aircraft at maybe 1,000 feet in the air on the fucking ocean. Which, even if the water is calm, you would have to look for, I don't know, a tail, a cockpit, something that wasn't blue in a fucking ocean that it's the channel. I have high doubts that the channel is ever fucking calm. In the game, it's crystal. It's like a placid lake. The channel's not fucking like that. Because just south of the channel is a piece of water called the Bay of Biscay. And the Bay of Biscay, the only piece of water that is more dangerous than the Bay of Biscay, is the North Sea, and the Alaskan waters. Those are the only two places in the world that are more dangerous than the fucking English Channel and the Bay of Biscay. For just how rough they are. And it's pretty much assumed if you go down in the English Channel or the Bay of Biscay, you will not be found. Even though you are close to France and Britain, you will not be found. You will die in that water. Also, again, the English Channel, like the Bay of... Well, not the Bay of Biscay, because it is next to Spain. The water is warm for ocean water, but it's still nasty. The English Channel and the North Sea, really fucking cold. You're not... Bailing out in a plane, that plane's going to float for what? Maybe, if it's not badly damaged or you had a soft landing, in the best case scenario, you're going to be floating for maybe half an hour before the plane sinks. And then you're what? In an RAF issued life jacket? I don't think you're, I don't think you're alive for long in that fucking water. And you're not exactly going to swim. I can see Britain, I'll swim there. That's only fucking 20 miles. And most people in the RAF can't swim. Because in reality, you don't need to know.
Do the British even have the inflatable dinghies?
Not in a fighter, they won't. In an aircraft where there is more than one crew, probably. But in a fighter, there shouldn't be a need to. Primarily because there's under the assumption one person is not worth a dinghy. But a crew of 5 or 6 probably need that dinghy. So a bomber crew will get one. But a fighter, they'll get the RAF issued life jacket, which should be pointed out until after the Battle of Britain, is the same life jacket that the people on the Titanic were using. Which,
well, if it keeps you afloat.
Which served for them really fucking well. Hi, Rich. How's it going? What's up, dude? I mean, to be fair, the people on Titanic didn't really die because of the life jacket issue. The life jacket was fine. It's just... Also, even if you go down in the English Channel, somebody actually has to report you missing. And they're not going to do that until it's far too late. Unless you're just lucky, nobody's going to do that for you. Because the only way for a Spitfire recon mission to be reported missing is when you don't come back on time. And if you get shot down at the beginning of your mission, they won't report you missing for hours. Even if the mission is, let's say, you get shot down at the beginning of it, a recon mission is still an hour long because you're flying really far into enemy territory and coming back, which is still an hour flight. So it's like, You'll have frozen to death in the water by then. You will not survive that long. I can equip aircraft upgrade missile. I'd never equipped them. I'm not sure how useful they are. Jurassic World Evolution. Damn, that's a while. I mean, I have no reason to play it anymore because I finished it. Wow, I can't get a homing pigeon Mark II, Mason, because it's 10,000 intelligence. It is. You need less intelligence to equip an air-to-air missile to the Lancaster than you do to equip a better pigeon. There's 60 scientists looking around a pigeon. You're good, Rish. Don't worry about it. No, I finished Evolution probably sometime last year is the last time I streamed it. Yeah, I have no reason to go back to either of them. Primarily because Evolution 1 I finished, or I'm pretty sure I almost finished. It's missing, like, trophies, but it's not. And the second Jurassic Evolution game doesn't really have a campaign that's worth playing because it's not as forgiving as the other one is. If you fuck up in the other one, you're screwed and you have to start all the way from the beginning again. Experimental air-to-air homing missile. I don't think it is. But the fact that you can only carry one, and it should be pointed out, 8,000 intelligence for a second missile, that's still 2,000 intelligence cheaper than a Mark II homing pigeon. Okay, I'm going to give that. I know I wanted to give it the 20 mil, but if I can, I'm going to give these the upgraded 303s because it would be nice. And then let's give the upgraded electrical system, upgraded hydraulics. I haven't had a need for the fuel tanks, so the only thing we'd really need to invest in is the Mark 1 fire extinguishers when we can. Oh, and someone can take training. Is Boomer finally smart enough for training? Negative. No, he is. The flight engineer needs gunner. The radio operator needs navigation. I am going to give Boomer... Gotta be honest, none of these I want to give him, but... Let's see. I don't trust him with radio operator, and he's too far away to use it. Same with navigator. So all he's left with is he's my spare engineer, or he's the medic. I'm going to give him engineer. I'm going to give you medic. Because I think having Boomer as a medic is not a smart idea.
Nah. He'll be over there like, what was it, freaking Soviet? Oh, you have AIDS now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a long while ago. Also, an ad break starts in 50 seconds, just in case you are talking, you're missing out. Only 10 hours to go. Yay! As my bed is... I've been looking at a Monster can for so long, but I won't until I've had the Coke. Let's hit that airfield. This is going to get me killed. But I'd rather have the enemies weaker than them have less fucking ammo. ammo. Okay, well, both of the gunners now have better guns with ammo feeds. I think my next set of upgrades is I think I'm going to upgrade the equipment slots so I have at least a parachute equipped on each of them, and then probably, well, I have one more slot I can buy, and then if I do, I'll probably give a parachute to the medic stations, and I'll give a I'll give a bandage, another medic station to the fire extinguisher. I'm playing with real people. I'm not playing with AI. Oh, you mean in the game they're AI? I'm talking to a real person. I promise. He's not.
I'm a figment of his imagination.
No, this is not the forest. Oh no, these dudes are AI. I've just named them after people. Oh, the fucking War Thunder tournament's going again for the air battles.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Friday till
I can't
Sunday.
remember.
It's Fridays till Sundays. It was the tank ones last time, so it'll be the air ones this time around. God forbid they do a naval esports team. You know people will be willing to do that, though. That's the problem, if they actually fucking offered it. The air ones are a little bit more exciting than the ground ones to watch. Because there's more happening in the air ones. They're faster, but there's a lot more happening. There's a lot more skill involved in flying those jets than there is in the tanks. Where is the airbase? Oh, Jesus, okay. We're going to fly past the flak a little. Because we're about to fly right into it, judging by that. So we're not going to do that. Let's go this way. Could do with going a little bit more this way, I guess. And then we can just follow that course until we need to change it. Okay. Heading looks pretty good. We can probably deviate to here. Wow, that's not exactly what I wanted. We could deviate to here. That looks a little better. Okay. And then that should take us parallel with the airbase. If I find Bomber Command has sent me, oh, we're going to take up care of an airbase, happens to be a fucking jet base, I'll cry. Because that's bad. Because I know one of them will take off. Probably turn into that heading now. That should help a little bit. Okay, let's get west in the bombardier seat. Select 5 bomb loads. There's the target. Well, it didn't appear to zoom off the fucking runway like a jet, so I mean... bomber doors are closed. Get back in the turret for me. Run focus. 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 Get Gibson into that ventral gun, because we're going to need that 20 mil up pretty fucking fast. Actually, it's not a 20 mil yet, is it? Because I went for the ammo feed. Oh, there's going to be another flak burst again. Turn right, turn right. Come on, turn right, turn right. Now turn left again. I think if we follow this route, yeah, we should be able to follow the coast home after that. Not too bad, okay. Oh, for the love of fuck. Turn right. Turn right. Turn back left. The ability to put custom waypoints down is so fucking nice. Because the automatic waypoints go, we're going to fly through the fucking 88 Flak Battalion production facility. That's what we're going to go do. So I don't want to do that. If we fly there and fly to the coast of Netherlands, and then we can fly, hopefully to the side, we'll have enough fuel. So I mean, supposedly the Ace is meant to come get us, but he hasn't arrived yet. So, and I know I'm jinxing it, but should be fine. But it'll be fine. See, the automatic waypoint, and I know where that is. It's in that fucking flak conglomeration over on the coast. It's like, but what if I fly around it? I mean, plus Munich. Oh. It unnerves me when the game is so peaceful like this. Something visibly awful is about to happen to me. Okay, now we can make a course heading here. Actually, while we're flying, honestly, fucking Hex can go sleep in the medical bed for a moment. We have a course heading, we don't need to change it, so... You can just sit in the magic medical bed. Okay, he's returning to station. Radio for recon. Wow, a surprise. The waypoint it wanted me to go to? A fucking wall of flak. Cool. Not gonna fucking do that. Oh, but there's a recon opportunity where... but we want that pigeon. God. See now, it says I'm passing Amsterdam, but what I'm really passing is the flooded city of Amsterdam, apparently. Okay, because we're over a fucking lake right now. We're passing the the city of Atlantis. There's the recon opportunity right in the middle of a fucking wall of flak. There's intelligence opportunity. There we go. Okay. So the problem is, I don't think this is low altitude flak. It wouldn't matter by the time we got up to the fucking medium altitude. We'd be hit by it anyway. The plane has armor. That's what it's for. I knew we wouldn't avoid that forever. Alright, intel photograph taken. You get out the bombardier seat. Let's go home. Cool. It told me to take a intelligence photo over an airbase. Oh. Boomer got an air kill. More enemy fighters spotted on radar. Off to our left. Boomer shot down another enemy fighter. Why is it always the ailerons? Boomer just commended West Jr. for shooting down an aircraft. As we fly through literally a wall of flak to go home. I knew that was going to happen. I just knew it. Come on. On the wing with you. And Wes is out of ammo, so she needs to go and sort that out. While the engineer climbs on the wing and puts out the fire. There we go. Go put the fire extinguisher back and then get in your gunner's seat. Who am I fighting against? The Germans. Would be the Germans. Usually the... Can't say they're a historical name because Twitch gets mad. Yeah. Why Twitch gets mad, I have no idea because it's a historical name, but you know. I don't think you can get in trouble for saying the party name, but saying the don't know how you call that name without saying it, because it's not the party's name. Axis. The bad word for Axis. Because you can say their party, because you can say communist, and that's the Soviet party. But you can't say the bad word for their name. Probably why you use Axis a lot. I mean, we're winning so far. If we ignore the fire that broke out in the front of the plane and immolated the pilot and Wes. And only Hex survived, you know. Yeah, well. She's seen much worse. She's exploded before. It is missing an aileron again, but is there? It technically says the landing gear is broken, so we're going to find out real quick how broken it is. Please don't snap. Please don't snap. Please don't snap. Please don't snap. We're good. We're good. Hex is so smart, it's going to be a shame when he gets nailed by a flat ground through the cockpit. It's going to be such a shame, because it's going to happen to just him.
It'll just be pink mist.
Pretty much. Oh, you can get a Mark 3 upgrade. Tempting. Very tempting. I might actually do that. We don't need the crew gear, because we don't need to go high to do just yet. So that Mark 3 radar is a good purchase, because the fucking radar range is great on it. I want to get the Mark 1 extinguishers. I also want to get that upgraded equipment rack in the center. And give it a medic bag. And then, oh, we are too fat if we put another parachute in the plane. You can at least do standard engine upgrades, which is not terrible. Maybe. Doodlebug Blitz, truck factory near Paris, or a flak shell. Debts, I'd rather take that than hit trucks. Let's hit fucking flak shells so that doesn't hurt. That shit don't hurt no much. See, the game heard me say, what if Hex dies to a flak shell? And they went, why don't we just take out the factory? Why don't we just stop that from happening? We're gonna get hit by a fucking bomber now. That's bad things have always happened to my crews. I think the highest level crew I got, they died because the body of a 262 fucking rammed me out the sky. I shot him down, which he's like, I think he's the second hardest ace in the DLC. Shot him down and his body just fucking rammed my aircraft and killed my fucking max level crew. I'm like, you motherfucker. My favorite Pokemon? I don't do Pokemon. I just have it there for the chat. Muck. Okay. At least, when the engines catch on fire, the engineer can or at least Hex, can go to the engineer station and hit a button that will put it out so we don't have to go on the fucking wing. Dude, I don't do Pokemon. So you told me to pick a Pokemon and the first thing that came to my mind was Muck. Radio for recon. Whoa, we are flying into a lot of flak. There doesn't seem to be much of a gap. Where is target? Target is unknown. But it should be... Oh, we're actually going this way. Okay, let's try and turn right a little. Okay, let's try and go to medium altitude and let's hope the gunners can deal with that shit. Because we're going to lose... Run a focus. Well, I'm not the only one fighting Germany. Sometimes bomber crews do go out by themselves. It's not an entirely common thing, but bomber crews don't always go in a formation. That is a very British tactic, but, you know. I'm not sure there's a documented thing of American crews doing that. Americans did prefer to fly in formation.
Actually, there was a lot of crews that would go out on their own.
Yeah. I know British
It
crews
was
did
on
that a
their
lot, but
own free will.
yeah. I know British crews did that a lot. I know the 617 is the most influential one because they're the dam busters, so they went out on their own a lot, but
Because there's the story of Old 666.
oh, the 666, that's true, yeah.
They were like the most notorious.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, some crews did it, and you were only allowed to do it really if your crew was pretty fucking high up in the listing. You weren't usually given this opportunity if your crew was brand fucking new. But usually it gave a bomber crew an opportunity to hit targets at their own free will. And usually these crews were also given these kinds of missions because nobody fucking else wanted to do them. Like 666, the missions that they were fucking given were nasty. They were really nasty. And usually they would be considered a suicide mission in most cases. Because, well, you're being told to go over enemy territory. The fucking contact rate will be extremely high. Considering old 666 was fighting fucking Japanese. Hey, Mason. I'm not doing too hot right now. Poetic died. You're out of ammo. Wes gets to be medic for the day. Oh, fuck me. Well, that's not great. Eh. Oh, fuck. No shit, man. No shit. I think old Yeller's not got much life left in her right now. Not particularly. Planes can fly without a wing. A Lancaster could, in theory, fly without a wing. It's just the likelihood is not high. Can we gain altitude in any way? Barely. Barely. And we've got a fuel leak. Okay. Alright. Engineer. Alright, there are no bombers down below. See if you can repair the electronics. Poetic, get back on your radio. Wesper, get on your gun. Actually, reload your weapon. Get back on the radio. Uh, um, Mason.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we make it back, there are no parachutes on board. And I am flying a Lancaster with one engine.
That's all you need.
Oh, wait. Medium altitude. Oh, my God. Okay, the engineer is really desperately trying to fix the fuel tank right now while I told the plane to go to low altitude. And he almost fell off the plane. Okay. Engineer, as much as I want you to heal, buddy, I really need you to heal yourself. Low altitude. What is the fuel situation? Oh my god. Lean out the fuel a little bit for me. Okay. So. I like the auto mod has to permit the term bend over. That's what it wouldn't allow. I actually need to put all the fuel over there because there's no engine on that side. It doesn't matter if that tank's empty. No, not necessarily. For a wing to bend like that, it would need severe. Oh. Why is that your idea of an emergency landing? Why?
What was?
I told the pilot to emergency land, and he just turned the engines off and dove headfirst into the water. Like a fucking rocket. Yeah.
Interesting.
Plane destroyed again, so we're going to see who survived, and if Hex died. I hope Hex died. Poetic did not survive at sea. So the entire crew is dead. And that means we got the livery flying pig. And that also means that... Oh. No, I couldn't snooze the ads in time. Fuck. That means there is no longer that crew. So, if you stick around, I know you're probably in ads. I'm sorry. But I'm going to be switching games. I'll put it in the chat just in case you aren't. But we lasted 2.5 hours. So you just stay in chat. I'll be just a couple seconds and we're switching to Dredge.